To major in communication today is obviously extremely important. In an era of new media, when we have devices such as cell phones, the internet, and we have communication, social networking that is so prevalent globally, it is not only important but imperative that students have an education in communication and in the various dimensions of communication in order to succeed in any job that they might take on in the future. Students will spend 3 years at the University of Utah Asia campus, and then they'll come to the University of Utah and spend 1 year to complete their degree. They'll complete their general education requirements within the first year at UAC, and then they'll take elective courses from there on, both in communication and outside of communication. The two dimensions that the students at the University of Utah Asia campus will focus on are journalism and strategic communication. Strategic communication is public relations, advertising, and marketing. Students can take part in our newspaper, the Chrony, as people call it, as well as the television station. They can make films, such as documentaries, and they can participate in radio. Public relations and advertising, they'll be able to work in a hands-on context to be able to create campaigns and to carry out those campaigns for employers. When they come to the University of Utah, we actually have a class that focuses on that called absolute communication. And in absolute communication, we have actual employers, company owners, who hire us to produce their ad and their public relations campaigns. Students can participate in that. They'll be able to put that on their resume. They'll be able to say that they worked for a PR and advertising firm while they were in college, and that is a big thing for employers. Students will be able to do internships in Seoul, Korea, as well as other parts of Korea at home where they come from. As well, they can do internships when they come to Salt Lake City to do their final year. Communication students go on to do almost everything. I've had advisees who've gone on to be doctors and lawyers. I've had communication undergraduate students who've completed their degrees who've gone on into political life. They've obviously gone into journalism and become paid journalists, as well as have become TV professionals and even leaders within corporations and organizations, becoming key figures in the development of communication systems, for instance. Students will be able to have careers both in the United States and in Korea, but of course in the Korean context, the University of Utah degree will be seen as a very strong degree for their future. A communication major is more than just getting a job in industry. It is also learning very valuable things about humanity and about how to get along with others. Communication teaches people how to work with other people. It teaches people how to think about how other people think and feel. And as a result, it teaches valuable life skills that go well beyond the education that you get into one's life beyond college.